Hello guys, it's Nick here. So, yesterday I woke up at like 6 a.m. and one of my teeth, when I put pressure on it, it hurt. So, I went to the dentist yesterday and they pretty much did a root canal. I don't think it was on that tooth because it still hurts, but I think they did the root canal on the one that's been giving me the pain all this time. So, because, I do have an infection in there and so he prescribed me a couple new things. Now I told him the Vicodin was not working for me. He told me I could take two because it said on the prescription only one. So it's like I don't want to take a risk and get myself killed. So he prescribed me oxycodone, I think, and then he prescribed me a few of those. Let's see, I got 12 of those, and I think that's the Percocet because I told him, well, I read online that people who have trouble with Percocet, with Vicodin, Percocet usually works. And one of my friends on Facebook said, yeah, that'll work, so I'll try that. Although, since they did a root canal on that tooth, I don't think I have to worry about that anymore. I am in pain, though. I'm not going to lie. If it looks like, from the camera, it looks like my face is swollen on this side, and that's because it is. When I was, getting my root canal, they didn't check me a shit ton of times with Novocaine because for some reason it just was not working on me. So it eventually did kick in, though. It took a while, but even then, even though they checked me like I'd say 5 to 10 times, maybe 5, but it felt more like 10. But I don't know. Anyways, I only got like a little bit numb over here, so it's like but yeah, this whole part is swollen, and I'm assuming it's because the shots they gave, because now, they punctured, since they had to puncture a hole inside my, my gums in order to get it in there. I think that's why. Also, if the power goes out during this video, that is because we have a really bad windstorm. In fact, Washington did have a tornado. Forgot where exactly, but they did have one, like, what, yesterday, a few days ago? So anyways, yeah, I'm in pain right now, but, it's not so much that I need to take a pill. So, like I said, I try to save the pills for when I really need them. I know I got 2 painkillers now, but in case the Vicodin does not work when I take 2, I'm gonna play it safe. Now, my dad said, the pain should go away within like maybe 3 days, so I'm hoping that will do it, because I only felt this pain. It was only like swollen like this when I left the dentist. And, I could press here and it does hurt. So, yeah, very uncomfortable. I don't think it's the infection. I don't know if I can get to this part, of my mouth. I don't know. Maybe it can. I hope not, though, because, anyways, he prescribed me 2 things. Like I said, he prescribed me the Percocet, and he also prescribed me, let's see, how do you say it? How do you say this? Amoxicillin, or amoxicillin, 500 milligrams. Anyways, it says take 1 capsule by mouth every 8 hours for 7 days, and I just took one. So I guess 12, 8, and 4 o'clock, are the times I need to take them. Anyways, this stuff, I think he said, is supposed to kill the bacteria, and I hope it does, because, I don't know how much longer I could stand to be in pain like this. But yeah, this one tooth, though, that was bothering me yesterday, it still does, though, whenever I touch it, If I touch it a certain way, it won't hurt for some reason. Like, I'm using my tongue right now. I don't feel anything, but if I, like, have my teeth touch it, then it hurts. It's not like a horrible pain, but, I feel it. So, yeah, I just, I hope I get better. And if you guys say the same thing, I hope you get better, and I don't reply, just take that as a thank you, because yeah, I'm in pain right now, though. But I'm going to have some water here, one sec. But don't worry, my weekend was not miserable. I am going to something tomorrow, but that's another story. But I did pick up something today. It's pretty huge. I said it on Facebook. But do you guys hear the wind out there? Do you hear it? It was like sunny for like 5 minutes today. That's how bad Washington is. If you want rain or something, look no further than Washington State. You've got it. Anyways, yeah, it's pretty damn loud out there. You hear it? You should be able to hear it. The power's probably going to go out. The lights flickered. That's not good. Well, let me show you what I got before that happens. Anyways, I got a bass. Yeah. You know, I thought I could post my own music now, and I listen to Sting. I think that's reason enough to get a bass. So this is a Epiphone Firebird. Now, for some reason, the Gibson ones are like $2,000. This is a used one I got for like 200. So it's not a bad price. It's pretty cool. You know, I'm like I said, I'm new to bass. I always say that, like I said, even though I've never said it before. So, anyways, yeah, I've never owned a bass before. I've never really played one, but you know, like I said, Sting. And you know, I'm not getting it just because of him. I mean, that is the main reason, but you know, it's like keyboards. Kevin Hearn for Bare Naked Ladies inspired me to play piano, you know, and keyboards. And now Sting's inspired me to play bass. And you know, Jerry Cantrell inspired me to play guitar. Actually, the guitar was the first instrument I actually picked up and played. But you know, bass is pretty much to me the same thing as guitar, except it's depends on what your definition of simpler is. But you know, you're not playing, you know, a bunch of chords and stuff. You know, you're just, you know, hitting certain notes. Sometimes you got to make some weird fingerings, like, you know, this is like 3-4 spaces apart. Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, it's a pretty nice little bass. Well, it's not little, it's huge, but I just like the shape of it, even though it's obscure as all hell. And so I didn't think about when I got this, is like, how am I going to make this thing stand up straight at home? You can't. So you got to get it on a stand or something. And I don't really have one, but I have a couple cases I can put it in, so I guess that's good. But I don't really know a whole lot of songs on here. I've been learning from that 10 Summoner's Tales book I have, since they do cover the bass. But it's, you know, I know Roxanne, and I know Message in a Bottle, and I know Every Breath You Take. I need to learn Don't Stand So Close to Me. Those are the only 4 Police songs I like. I listen to like every little thing she does with Magic. I wasn't too into that. It just, I don't know, I didn't like the sound of it. But like I said, usually you know, when I first heard The Last Ship by Sting, it's like, oh, I don't like this music. And then it's like, I listen to it more, it's like, hey, this stuff's pretty good. So yeah, I'll probably upload me playing this. I did play it on my amplifier. I know I've heard people say, well, you got to be careful, or else, you know, you're gonna blow out your amp. But you know, as long as you have the volume down, I don't think you have to worry. You know, because it is the same thing as a guitar. It's just the strings are bigger, so it plays lower notes. So, and in fact, the G string here, I think it's like almost the same thing as an E string on a actual guitar. So I'm gonna try not to worry about that. Anyway, so tomorrow there's a little thing going on in Lake City. It's called the well, I don't remember the name of it, but it's mostly a toy convention, and I'm not a toy person, but there is going to be some video game stuff there, so I'm going to check it out. So I'm tired. I'm going to go to sleep, and hopefully this pain does wear off soon. And I'll see you guys later, though. Peace out, and have a good one.